today you can see if you guess the topic, because it's the 11th day of November and it is the 11th hour and it is the 11th day. So you're probably wondering why I have a bunch of toys in my scenery. Well, it's because there are these colors. This is red putty, black putty, and see, everything in this row at least has something black or red on them. And these are soldiers. But that's not what we're here for, to label colors of things in our household. We're here to talk about Remembrance Day and why it is so important to me, because honestly it is, because sadly I had some family members who fought in the war. So that is why I decided to make this video. In this video, if you don't know, if you're thinking, why do we even celebrate Remembrance Day? Here is this book about why we remember Remembrance Day. I'm going to put this putty away and I'm going to read it to you, because I think it's really important for everybody to know why we remember on Remembrance Day. Why we remember. Every year on the 11th day of November, we are told to take time to stop and remember the people who are just like you and like me, who risked their young lives so we could be free. The people who died long before we were born. So why should we take the time to mourn? We're given a poppy to pin on our chest. We're told to sit still and listen to our guests. Talk about fighting in faraway land. It's all really hard for us to understand. Some people think learning about war is bore. Some people think it's cool because of the gore. People who say this makes us all really mad. Remembrance Day is supposed to be sad. Look at all the cool warplanes. This is not acceptable. This is what I don't want. Nobody wants this. See? This makes us all really mad. Really mad. Really mad. So remember, don't say look at the cool warplanes. Even though planes might be cool, it's unacceptable to say that. It makes us all really mad. This makes us all really mad. We need to keep open so that we don't have it happen again, boys and girls. Is that clear? And ladies and gentlemen, we think that these we think these people will feel pretty bad if they just stopped and thought, that could be my dad. On Monday, he's there to kiss you goodnight. The next day he's off war to fight. You sit all alone and worry he'll die. You wish that you'd given him a nice long goodbye. You're told that he's fighting so we can be free. Another new word, freedom. That could be. Freedom means people can make their own choices. I choose to vote. Freedom means you can hear everyone's voices. You're wrong. Freedom means you can decide to say no. No. Freedom means you can choose where you'll go. During the wars, soldiers lined up in rows to fight for their rights, to defend their foes. Without freedom, you could be locked up in jail, lost wondering softly who will win, who will fail. You would have to obey the unreasonable rules. There would be no nice houses, churches, or schools. And the worst part of all, if you don't do as they say, then you may not survive until your next birthday. Freedom is something that's worth fighting for, but we pay a high price by joining the war. People died in wars, and not just 4 or 5. Thousands of Canadians didn't come home alive. That would be like if you took a whole city and everybody died. It would be such a pile, and those who came home were never the same. Thousands returned either wounded or lame. Even the soldiers who came home all right would never be able to forget their tough fight. Can you imagine bombs flying over your head, or hearing that your very best friend is now dead? So each time you see rows and rows of white crosses, think of the families who suffered their losses and losses, whatever that word is. They still work hard for the ones they have lost. They continue to remind us of what freedom costs. Maybe next November on Remembrance Day, they'll see a war veteran and be sure to say thank you for all that you did in the past. Let's hope today's soldiers will find peace at last. Thank you. The end. Now, I hope everybody who's watching this video knows why we celebrate Remembrance Day.